Hey guys, Mr. DVB here with a channel update for you all. It has been a very long time since I have done one of these. The last one was in July of 2021, so it's been over a year since I have given you guys any kind of channel update type video. Thought now was a good time to do so because there's quite a bit of changes coming to the channel as far as content goes, and I have some updates on some projects I've announced in the past that I haven't really said anything about since. First thing I want to talk about though is why I haven't been using YouTube that much over the past few months. Especially, I mean, in the last year in general, I really haven't been active as much as I normally have been in the past, but the summer is where my channel really just dropped off and had next to no content. So there's a few reasons. June and July, I was hanging out with my friend Gracie like the entire time, so I just wasn't really using YouTube that much. The month of August, I went to Winnipeg and visited my friends, made the Devil short film, came back, saw the Weekend concert, went to Vancouver a couple times, got COVID, and so I just, wasn't really able to do anything during the month of August. But for the most part, it's because I was, hanging out all the time, and there really wasn't that many movies released in the summer. Obviously my channel, for the most part, has been movie review focused over the past couple of years, and there really wasn't that many movies to talk about in the summer. I did a couple of reviews, I think about 5 or 6, and that was it. So, pretty dead for content. But it was also kind of nice having a little break from the channel. I didn't really miss it or anything. I just had fun doing whatever, and yeah. So that's why the summer was pretty dead. But in general, really my channel for the last while has just been kind of me reviewing movies, and that's it. I don't really have much else content besides that, and I kind of want that to change. So one of the things I'll be doing is kind of dropping movie reviews, or at least dropping the way that I do them currently. The way I currently do them is, like this, where I sit in front of a camera and discuss them. They're very formal. I try to be as professional as possible, and then you get the rating at the end, and that's it. I want to change that. I haven't really enjoyed doing that style for the last while. I haven't really enjoyed doing movie reviews for like a year. I've just been kind of doing them because that's like the main type of content I normally do. But I'm ready for that to change. And so one of the things I'll be doing is bringing back my podcast that I started last year. There was 5 episodes. It was pretty short-lived, but I had fun doing that. So I'm going to be bringing that back. I might, I don't entirely know, have virtual episodes where I'm talking to my Winnipeg friends discussing things, but otherwise it is going to be with my friends here. So for example, my friend Andrew, he's a huge MCU fan, so whenever there's a new Marvel movie, rather than me doing a regular review, it's going to be him and I sitting down on the podcast, talking about it for like an hour, giving our thoughts on non-spoiler stuff, on spoiler stuff, discussing where we think the characters are going to go, the post-credit scenes, predictions, all that kind of stuff, right? So I think that'll be fun to do because you'll get more than one person's opinion, and it'll also come across as more casual. You'll probably get more laughs out of it, right? If it's 2 guys just having fun talking to each other. Kind of like RLM style, not that I'd ever dream about being as good as RLM, but if I, kind of Red Letter Media style as far as the way that we handle movie discussions. So that's something that I'd like to bring to the channel, and I think that would be pretty cool. And it won't just be focused on Marvel movies. For example, Andor, the new Star Wars series, is starting tonight, and me, Andrew, and Aiden are going to sit down and review it every week. So that's something that'll happen. The dates aren't going to be specific. It's not like it's going to be every Friday or something like that. It might be a Sunday, it might be a Tuesday, just whenever we're free. But yeah, that's something that we're going to be doing on this channel, is discussing shows and movies and stuff like that. I'll still probably maybe sometimes review films. It just depends on what the movie is, but don't expect movie reviews that much anymore. Expect more so podcast type format. So that's one pretty significant change, because movie reviews has been like a very normal thing on this channel for a long time, and that's changing. As far as some other content that I did in the past that I haven't really been doing for a while, one of them is game reviews. I don't think I've reviewed a game since, I want to say, Call of Duty Vanguard, which was October of last year, so almost a year ago. And I'm kind of done with doing game reviews, to be honest. As much as I enjoy doing them, and I think they usually turn out quite well, I'm always usually very happy with the way I've edited them and whatnot. They're really time consuming and not really worth it in the end. I don't end up getting that many views from them, so it's just not worth putting in the hours it takes to record, edit, and write and everything like that. So I think I'm done with game reviews. I'm still going to be discussing gaming stuff on this channel, right? Like when the Game Awards happen in December, still going to be live streaming that with my friends. I'm still going to be doing my gaming ranking videos at the end of the year. So all that stuff will still happen, so that's not going to change. It's just that I think I'm kind of done with my traditional game reviews. Still going to be doing, as far as movies go, I'm still going to be doing rankings and stuff like that for franchises when there's a new entry. Still going to do those kind of videos. It's just that movie reviews are going to be changing entirely. Game reviews are pretty much done. And so those are some of the more major things. The next thing is an update on Captured. So Captured is a short film that I announced like almost 2 months ago at this point. I don't know when I made the post. Probably sometime in like mid to late July. So about 2 months ago. I've been working on it on and off since then. I haven't shot anything yet, just been working on the script. And I don't know, I just was kind of, August, I kind of had some stuff going on, and I just wasn't really working on Captured because of that. For a little bit, I thought I was kind of just done with the film in general, just because of things, but all that stuff is resolved and good now, so Captured is still happening. And I've actually got back to writing it. When I got back to writing it, it was 13 pages long, and now it is 35 pages. And Act 1 just finished. So it's 35 pages long, and Act 1 is like just ended, heading into Act 2. For comparison, Indiana Jones, Crown of Caballero, was a 40-page script, and it was a 37-minute long short film. So already this is going to be my longest short film, by far. Depends on how long the other two acts are, but if they stick to that, semi 30-minute long, or 30-page long script, or whatever you want to call it, for the acts, it could end up being over an hour long, which would be awesome. I would love if I actually had like a full feature-length film. Don't know if that's going to happen. It might end up being like an hour and 5 minutes or something, but still, it's going to be my longest film without a doubt, which should be pretty cool. So I'm having a good time writing it. I was just having an issue with the dialogue for a while, but I've got it figured out now, and I really like how the script's turning out. So that's kind of an update for that. As far as when you guys can expect it, I hate doing these types of answering these types of questions, because obviously I always lie and it never comes out when it's supposed to. Like the poster I made said like coming August 2022, which never happened. If the script is done by October, which I think it very well could be, being that it's the 20th of September right now, and I'm working on it quite a bit, I'd start shooting it fairly quickly, and it could be out by like mid-December or mid-November. Again, that's just like me saying as a possibility. No idea when it's gonna come out. It could be January. I don't know, but late November or whatever is a possibility. Again, don't know, so don't take that seriously. Take that with a very huge grain of salt. But yeah, that's kind of the Captured update. Still happening. Still, it's going to have the biggest cast I've ever had. It's going to be the first film I've done that has me not as the main character. My friend Gracie's going to be playing the main character. So that'll be cool. And yeah, another thing, another kind of video change that's going to be coming to this channel is more short films. Not ones as long as, Indiana Jones or Girl of Your Dreams or this, right? They're not going to be 20, 30-minute long short films. But, for example, that short skit I did last month, the Devil one, which was like, I think, 8 minutes long. I want to do more videos like that. More short skits that I literally write and film in a day. Not all of them are going to be in a day, right? Like, they might be like in a week or so. But I want to make more of those types of videos because I had a lot of fun doing that, and that is my passion, and like my hobby is making short films, and so I want to do that as much as possible. They're not all going to be comedy skits. Some of them will be horror, some of them will be action, drama, more artsy, like whatever. I just want to kind of experiment with techniques and stuff more, and so expect more of those. I probably won't even announce them ahead of time. They'll probably just drop like the Devil one did, where I just make it and I release it. So yeah, I want to do more short films, more short skits and whatnot. My goal is like to have like one a month or so, which I think is quite doable. 2 would be great, but I'd say 1 for sure. And then every, 4 months maybe I'll try to do a bigger short film that's closer to like 30 minutes. Really depends. But I do want to get back into making films more. Part of the reason why I hadn't had one in like a year was because I had moved somewhere where I didn't know anybody, so I didn't have people to make films with. But now through work and stuff, I've got a lot of friends who would love to make films and stuff. So you can expect more content of that type. But yeah, that is really it for this update today. It's bigger than ones I've done in the past just because, like I said, I'm kind of done with traditional movie reviews, bringing back the podcast, and gonna be making more short films, hopefully. So yeah, that's really everything I have to say in this video. Let me know what you guys think of these updates down below, if there's anything you disagree with, or if there's anything you'd like to see me do on the channel. Yeah, that's really all.